So hey guys, happy Passover to everyone. Wishing everyone lots of health and goodness. I understand that this is a very trying time for all of us. There's a lot of fear, there's a lot of anxiety. People have lost loved ones, myself included. It's a difficult time. We can't deny that, but I'm here to leave you a little message, and I went live today to tell you the importance of being happy. You must be happy. It's so important. And I'm hopeful that, I don't know who's on right now and able to see this. You can maybe play this back later and review it. But I'm hopeful that my words can send you some happiness and inspire you and give you strength. It's very important because in serving God and serving our own needs to grow and to progress, it's so important to be happy. And if we're not in a beautiful state, and if we're not happy, and if we're not enthusiastic, our immune system suffers, we suffer. It's just awful. So the message I have for you today, guys, is that it's so very important to understand that what you focus on, you feel. And that means that if you go, I could go within seconds, minutes, seconds, and I could be in a terrible, terrible state. I could focus on the fact that, I lost my father this year, and I wasn't expecting that. I could focus on what's going on in the world and all the uncertainty. I could focus on every single thing that the media, also known as one of the media outlets is CNN, which is the crisis news network, feeds me. And if I keep focusing on that, I'm going to be sad and I'm going to be in a terrible, terrible state. But I'm here to tell you that you don't have to do that. You can still put yourself into a happy, beautiful state by changing your physiology, how you use your body, the psychology, the story you tell yourself, change what you focus on, and change the language you use. So basically, if you go and you focus on the fact that there's so many wonderful, beautiful things happening for you right now, as you are living right now, you have your heart, which has been beating for you nonstop. From the second you were formed, you didn't even come out into this physical world. You were in your mom's womb, and your heart started to beat for you, and it will continue to beat for you for your entire life. Have you thought about that today? Think about that. Think about that with deep emotion. Think about all the things happening inside you every moment and taking care of you. Guys, we have tons, we have millions, billions of diamonds within ourselves and outside of ourselves that we can focus on and appreciate. And have you really thought about how many things are going on in your body, keeping you safe, keeping you alive? And yes, I understand there's a risk now and there's elevated anxiety and people have been dying and it's unclear what's going to happen. I understand that. I'm not an idiot. I'm not in denial. But my point is that do the best you can to take care of yourself, and then the rest is not in your hands, But it is, though. Because when you're in a beautiful state, when you're happy, when you're enthusiastic, when you have good energy, that builds up your immune system. That gives you a fighting chance against all dangers. And, live beautifully. There's absolutely no reason to be unhappy. Okay? I lost my father. There's so much uncertainty. I can go on and on and on, and if I want to be miserable, I will. But I choose to live beautifully. I made my standard that every single day I must live in a beautiful state, and I must be happy every single day, every single way. Now, I'm human, and I have moments that I'm not in a beautiful state, obviously. But what I do is I make my focus, my standard of such that I must always live beautifully, always live happily, always live in a state of elevated happiness. And, I don't know if you can hear it now. There's sirens going off. There's things happening in the world. It's a scary time. But yet there's so many things that are beautiful that are happening. There's so many new children, hundreds of thousands of babies born every single day. Have you thought about that? Have you thought about, how much good you can do? Have you thought about how much growth that is available to you? You're living, okay? You are alive. If you're reading this message, unless you're, not this message, this video, unless, you magically were able to do it from a different, realm, you're living. You are alive. And that's what I'm here to tell you, that live. And life means you have to live in a beautiful state. If you are not happy, then nothing else matters. If you're in a terrible, sad state, in a worried state, in an anxious state, that destroys you. You start dying inside when you believe that there is no future. When you believe, but I'm here to tell you, guys, mark my words, okay? This will pass. And people will survive. Humanity will survive. And I pray, obviously, that loss of life stops and people survive and people thrive and no lives are lost. Of course. But let's understand that this is something that has not come to stay. This is one of the many challenges that we've been through as a people, as humanity. We've been through world wars. We've been through pandemics. We've been through dictators. We've been through so many challenges. And Passover is such a perfect time for us to dwell on that in every single generation, people have gotten up to try to kill us, to try to destroy us, to try to hurt us. And like the president says, the United States, that this is an invisible enemy. We don't see it, right? But yet it's causing havoc, and people have been dying, and we have lost loved ones, and we hear about people that we know of or heard of, or even in our own families, and it's awful, it's terrible. But what we need to understand, guys, is that you are obligated to live in a beautiful state and to be happy. Focus on all the diamonds that you have. Focus on appreciating every single thing that you had not appreciated in the past, and make your days busy with appreciation. Every day, every moment, close your eyes and intimately think about every single thing that you're grateful for. Every single thing that God gave you for free, that you did nothing to earn. We mentioned the heart. We mentioned, what about your nervous system? It goes on and on and on. And there's so much to appreciate. And I believe that from strength and from appreciation, you can actually have strength to deal with this. And God willing, it won't hurt you. And you'll overcome it. And the reality is, most likely, all of us have already been exposed to it. Unfortunately, some very ferociously. Others may have not even known they've been exposed to it. And yes, we must do what we're told to do in terms of our safety, and do social distancing, and do what keeps ourselves safe. But the reality is, guys, the worst thing that can happen is fear. They say that a coward dies 1,000 deaths, but a brave person only dies once. Because a coward dies every time something inside them dies, when they are afraid of something happening, when they are afraid that this could happen or this could kill us. Guys, do you think COVID is the only thing that can kill us? There's a movie, whatever, it says 1,000,001 ways to die. That's true. There's so many dangers. There's so many things that can kill us. So if we're going to focus on that, so why did we have to wait for the COVID to happen? Why wait? I mean, people haven't been dying since the beginning of time, and people haven't been born at the same time. Let's focus on life and living. Let's focus on appreciation and progress. Let's focus on contributing to others and looking for ways that we can do good and bring happiness and bring brotherhood. And guys, I really believe, and I know with confidence, that good things are in our future. Right now it's a tough time. Right now it's a difficult time. Right now the future is uncertain. But this isn't the first challenge we've had, and it isn't the second, and isn't the thousandth that threatened us, that lives were lost. And again, I'm not minimizing that. It's terrible. I mean, I personally lost such an important member, my own father, and I'm not minimizing any of that. But, like I said to myself, Hashem, God, you took away my father, but I'm not going to let you take away my happiness. And let me tell you another thing too, which may be a little bit encouraging, not a little bit, hopefully it'll encourage us. Nothing alive could ever die. And the soul never, ever can die. Okay, the body is just a mask. It's just a costume, which we wear when we're in this physical world. Once we come out of our mother's womb, we wear this body, and we wear it for all of our lives. But we forget that that body was never alive, and that body never dies. It was just, it was dead already, that's it. But the soul inside us is what's alive, and that can never die. And guys, if you go and you explore my nephew and the dream and my father, how he came to him and all these other things, and a lot of miracles that we see that show that, in my personal life, that I've seen that my father's soul lives on. And anyone who's lost anybody, and I hope nobody loses anyone anymore, but whoever's lost someone, understand that their soul continues. Okay? If you want to do the best thing for that soul, commit yourself to living in a beautiful, happy state every single day. Now, don't get me wrong, you feel pain. There's times that I'm in a beautiful state and boom, it hits me and I start crying. But I get myself right back together and I say, listen, it's terrible what happened. It's awful. It hurts. It was unexpected. It was whatever. But it's only one piece. There's so many other pieces that I have that can bring me happiness. And that's appreciation. And that's progress. And that's being able to contribute and help others. And that's being able to, as a religious Jew, as a Jew, whatever, I don't believe religion, not religion, we're all Jewish, we all have one Torah, but as a Jew, I know and I'm confident that there will come a time, hopefully soon, maybe today, that, Mashiach will come and there'll be Tchias HaMesim, and all these other wonderful things. What I'm trying to tell you guys is that stay happy, stay strong, expect good things to happen to you, and basically understand that God loves you. He wants you to be happy, and you need to be happy. Now, do I understand what's going on? No. Anybody who tells you, yeah, COVID is a punishment for this, or COVID, they're idiots. I'm sorry. I don't mean if it's Rabbanim or Chashva people, but nobody knows the reasons. The Lubavitch Rebbe said very clearly, and Big Dalim said very clearly, things like this we don't understand. Okay? But what we do understand is that what you focus on, you feel, and what you feel will impact you physically. Okay? A lot of people are getting sick, not from COVID, but from the fear of COVID. Because when you start being anxious, your body breaks down. And when your body breaks down, that's not the best time to get sick. It's the worst time. So what I'm telling you guys is be happy, be strong, appreciate intimately. Start every single day with appreciation. I'm here to throw something at all of you guys. Ready? I want you guys to accept on yourselves to do the appreciation challenge. Every single day and every single night, find 18 things, which is chai, to appreciate. They could be the same things, they could be different things. But close your eyes, meditate on 18 different things that you appreciate. For example, your heart beating every second of your life. Focus on that. Imagine it, feel it, and start appreciating 18 things every day and night, and feel it intimately, and just dwell on that. Okay? And then the other part is I want you to plan your future. Plan what you want to do, how you want to contribute to society, how you want to bring other people happiness. Guys, I'm excited for all of us, for our futures, for what we're going to do as humanity, how we're going to overcome this, and how good things are going to come in a revealed way. Guys, I'm sending you lots of love. Okay, God bless you all. God protect you. Have a Chag Kasher V'Sameach. And let's do this appreciation challenge. 18 things every morning, every night. Intimately meditate and dwell on, and plan things with emotion that you want to do. And don't limit yourself. Realize the only limitations you have are the ones you put on yourself. Okay? So let's break through limitless results and have a Chag Kasher V'Sameach, sending you guys love, health, wealth, and happiness. And we should not know tsar, and we should only know simchas. And this is the time of simcha. It's Yom Tov. Let's be happy. Love you all. God bless you. God protect you. Chag Kasher V'Sameach. Happy Passover. Happy holidays to you all. Thank you.